Hello everyone, it is I, King Mike X here with another Dragalia Lost update video. Today I'm going to be going over the two updates we got. I'm going to save the second one for later. First one I'm going to go over is this one. The new Nadine and Linnea's United Front. So first up we have two units. Nadine, a flame lance attack unit. An eccentric girl who arrived at the Howdom after a whimsical journey to sightseeing spots around the world. She enjoys capturing images with a magical device from another world and insists on taking selfies with all of her friends. Yeah, so this is where her thing comes into play. Snappy selfie. Deals flame damage to enemies directly ahead, inflicts burn, and dispels one buff from each target. And so that's really cool. In addition, the skills would deal bonus hits to enemies based on the number of teammates in the skill's area of effect. So, yeah, that's going to be different. That's going to work. If this skill deals 3 hits, it will also raise the user's energy level by 1 stage and deal bonus flame damage. If the skill deals 4 or 5 hits, it will also raise the user's energy level by 3 stages and deals bonus flame damage. And if this skill deals 6 or more hits, it will energize the user and deal bonus flame damage. Her second, and this one's shareable, 7 cost though. Now, there's careful composition. Applies one of the following at random to the user. Passionate photographer, which is increasing the strength by 30% for 15 seconds. That's insane. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. But yeah, that's insane. That's tied for the highest. Actually, no, that's the highest in terms of non-element affiliated boosts. And transcending photographer, where increases the strength by 30% for 15 seconds, and triples the number of hits dealt by snappy selfies for 15 seconds. Triples them? Damn! This hit increasing effect does not stack. So, damn, that could do a lot of damage. She has HP plus 50%. Burn equals user strength plus 13%. Which I think she's the first one. Yeah, she's the. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's no 5 stars who have burn equals strength. And abilities. Extra energy, which grants an 80% chance that a user's energy level will increase by additional stage upon being increased. Stun res, and energized strength plus 20%, which whenever she's energized, she gets a strength increase by 20% for 15 seconds. So overall, depending on the modifiers, Nadine seems to be probably one of the strongest. Is gonna be one of the strongest flame characters. Then there's Linnea, a shadow blade. If we need any more, attack unit. A taciturn, emotionless sylvan girl who speaks of a lonely rain that falls in her heart. Cold-blooded on the battlefield, her thoughts and actions are impossible to comprehend, save for her apparent hatred of humans. Now, here's her 2 skills. First is Bliss Eternal. Activates Cluster Amaryllis. The user's next Force Strike will have 3 increasingly powerful charge levels to deal extra damage to poison foes at level 3. In addition, they are immune to knockback while charging their Force Strike and take reduced damage from certain enemy attacks. If the user is attacked after the first level is charged, charging will be interrupted and the user will initiate a counterattack. Damn, that's actually pretty good. Lycoris Refrain. Increases the rate at which the user's Force Strike increases the rate at which the user's Force Strikes charge by 30% for 15 seconds. The speed increase will not stack. If used again, the skill will deal shadow damage to enemies directly ahead and dispel 1 buff from each target. After which, the skill will revert to its initial effect. So something similar to that's kind of similar to Hawk's skill too. Well, not in the effects, but more so in like how at first it's a buffing skill, and then like the second time you use it, it becomes a damage dealing skill, and then it keeps on swapping between the two. She's got strength plus 10% as her main co ability, and her chain co ability is nothing special. HP 80% equals light res plus 6%. One issue I have with light with Shadow is like there's no strength, there's no above 10 hits equals strength. But I mean we got poison ones, but like still it's like I'm guessing because they're already so overpowered they don't need it. I don't know. Now abilities. Blissful Memories 2 fills the skill gauge for Bliss Eternal by 30% when the first strike hits connector in the same combo. So wow, that's actually good. Blindness Res, okay, and 4 strike puts 50%. That's really good. So overall, these two units are looking amazing. Um, we'll see how Linnea compares. Unfortunately, she has the blind res plus 100%, but hey, that means she's useful in um, what's the thing called again? It's just useful for Cayenne. Now let's talk about the other one that I didn't go over. Mana Spirals. We got new Mana Spirals. Didn't see this one coming. First, there is Luis. Now, Luis, her skill one is a shared one. Each one of these characters actually has a shareable ability, which unfortunately we didn't get the good one for him. Or I'll go over them. So first off, her Luis's shareable ability, which is a cost 5, is Piercing Wind. It deals wind damage to enemies in a line, inflicts poison, and restores 5% of the damage inflicted as HP to the user. This recovery caps at 5% of the maximum HP. Then there's Arrow Shower, which deals wind damage to enemies in a line. Poison foes take extra damage. Damage will be increased as the user's HP increases. So, yeah, both of them are really good. So, Luis's original skills are the Piercing Wind. Well, we know we'll get a damage buff, but the other thing that happened is that it is the essentially the HP sap from the enemies, where she recovers 5% of the damage inflicted as HP to the user. So, yeah, that's new. And for Arrow Shower, is the damage when being increased as the user's HP increases. Now, this is actually so, and her abilities. Her abilities are Overdrive, Punisher, Bog Raise, and Strength Double Buff, where they were 13% and 30% for the Strength Double Buff. They got changed. Those two got changed to 15, and of course we got put in Bog Raise. So not too amazing, though. Actually, this is really good because thanks to a new Chain Co ability. Oh, actually, wait, no. I don't know if that works. Um, I gotta check if that works like that, but I don't think it does. But we'll see how it goes. Though you could put other chain co-ops that do like the defense buff for poison or whatever. But yeah, so her new gimmick is that she can heal her HP with her skill 1, and the more HP and more HP the user has, and more HP the user has, the stronger this move is. So that's actually really good. Lowen's skill would work beneficial for it, at least. So she really pairs well. So it's, unfortunately, it looks like Lowen is her saving grace, because Lowen has the ability to increase HP. So it looks like if you have Lowen on the team, looks like she's mostly going to be good for Sierra. So we'll see like that happens. But other than that, so let's move on to Lowen. Now Lowen originally had his two skills are Wind Heal Us, which restores HP to all our allies and removes Bog, and Wind Protect Us, which increases the entire team's defense by 20% for 15 seconds and increases each adventurer's max HP by 10% for the remainder of the quest. Once HP buff reach the limit of 30%, and HP recovery effect is granted instead. His new one, now his wind heals just doesn't change, it looks like, at least with their effect, so I'm guessing they're going to increase how much he heals, but Wind Protect has got a major change. I wish this one was the one that you could share, but then again it would cost too much. It might cost too much, because it already does cost a ton. Alright, so increases the entire team's defense by 25% for 15 seconds, gradually recovers their HP for 15 seconds, and increases each adventurer's max HP by 50% for the remainder of the quest. Once HP buffs reach the limit, and HP recovery effect is granted instead. So they add 5% to his so his skill. So they just added 5% to both the increase in the team defense as well as 15% as well as 5% to how much the max HP goes up, but also added in a regen for 15 seconds with that team's defense. So that's a really good one. It's actually pretty dang good, especially with how his chain co-op works. Just wish the skill 2 was the one that they had because it's useful for Luis. Now we could change that. Let's see. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. Yeah, Lowen's Halloween one. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, no, that one has the entire team buff, but it doesn't have the HP increase. So yeah, you have to have Lowen on it. Anyway, so his abilities. So Lowen's had skill prep 75%, progress and recovery potency by 8%. So his new ones are Pure Soul, which fails when now his recovery potency went up to 15%, and so it almost almost doubled. But now his Pure Soul, it fills 100% of the skill gauge at the start of the quest. So now he has full skill prep. Using Winds Heals Us grants the user the Dispel Strike effect. When this effect is active, the user's next full strike will dispel one enemy buff. The effect cannot stack and will be consumed unused. So he gets a dispel effect. That's really good. And then we got Melt. I honestly like this. Lowen's is really good. I feel like Luis's relies too heavily. You have to have like Lowen on the team, but yeah, that's fine. And now we get to Melody. Melody, oh my god. So let's take a look at original Melody. Original Melody had increased the entire team's made for Mayhem, where it increased the entire team's strength by 15% for 15 seconds. Tyro's Gyre, which deals 3 hits of 264 wind damage to enemies directly ahead. A strength buff, above 10 hits equals water res. Full HP equals critical rate plus 8%. Freeze res by 50%, and freeze res by 25%. Her Made for Mayhem gets increased to 20% for 15 seconds now, and activates Made Soul, where the user's next force strike will deal extra damage. Tyro's Gyre now inflicts poison. And her abilities are what you expect. Point of freeze res plus 50%, freeze res plus 50%, and now full HP because critical rate plus 15%. So nothing much changed. She, like I said, she got a 7% increase to her critical rate when at full HP for her ability. And the major thing is that her maid's thing now has like you have an increased force strike. Now I'm wondering how much damage the force strike would do, and her Tyro's Gyre now affects poison. We'll see how much it does, but yeah. So I mean, Melody's we'll see with how hers is. I mean, I'm gonna see. We're gonna see how the DPS treats. We need to see the modifiers, as well as find out how quickly the SP goes, and well as the we'll find out like the damage modifiers because this is really good. I don't think Melody's going to upset Tobias anytime soon though, because Tobias is really freaking like Tobias is a different story, but this still is really good. It actually could be used as like it could be useful. It can be useful. We'll see how it goes. Lawrence is probably my favorite. I might go for him, especially because I already have him for DNC. And Luis, I also like hers. Hers is interesting. The difference is that if you want to bring out her best, you have to use Lowen. because otherwise she doesn't. You have to have no one on the team because otherwise, because she can't increase her HP. She can't increase her max HP, and she can't give herself a defense buff. I don't think the water vest counts as one because I've never tested that out anyway. But we'll see how it goes. Um, so that's the news. Other than that, guys, if you like this video, click that like button and leave a comment down below for any suggestions on what other stuff you want me to do. Um, and also don't remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell just so you could get up to date information on whenever I post a new video. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video, which will probably be tomorrow when I do, or actually tonight technically when we get. Well, yeah, it'll be tomorrow, but it'll be like 2 o'clock, and it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning when I do. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. The video will be up tomorrow. So, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.